Greetings my friends, and welcome to another databits video. We're going to be outside again today, and we get to enjoy the noise of angry cicadas and construction noise as houses are being built in what used to be beautiful farmland behind my house here in Missouri. Today we have a gift. That's right, this right here in front of me was gifted to me by a company called either AKASO or AKASO. They said, hey, we have a cool projector, a smart projector. We'd like to send you and hear your thoughts, hear your review on this machine. And I said, absolutely, especially based on the fact that it's not a cheapie. So I give you that heads up as well. This was not a cheap projector. The kit here in front of me comes with the smart projector itself. We'll take a closer look at it here in a moment so you can see its beauty. We also get a tripod, a little miniature tripod with telescoping legs on it. You get a charger for the unit. Yes, this projector is battery operated, AC or DC, your choice. We get an HDMI cable, brand new, very nice sturdy one, and we get a full function remote control. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go over its features, and then I'm actually going to hook this projector up to your screen so you can see its cool interface. And it does have a cool interface. In fact, the interface is Android. That's right, this projector, this smart projector, runs on Android. So let's go over some of its specifications and let's see it in action. Looking at the top of the unit here, you can see you have this control center that's all touch-based. At the top you have a volume slider. Slide your finger left and right for volume up and down. You have a trackpad area there in the center. Down on the left is an M button that will hide the mouse or let the mouse reappear on the screen. We have a home button right there, as well as a back button that you can press right there. Turning the unit over on its side, we have a standby button as well as a power button. So this is the shut off, and then this is the actual standby button, along with a micro SD memory card slot right there on the side. And if we flip it around here, I believe that's a speaker port right there on the back. We have two USB ports, our power in charging port, our headphone jack, and an HDMI port right there on the side. On the front we have our projection lens, a small port there with an air vent next to it. And if you look at the bottom, right underneath is a slider switch, and that is the lens cover, which you can turn off and on by sliding it there with your finger. We have a port to connect a tripod, so you can put your tripod there, either the one that came with it or one of your own will also work. And here is the serial number, model number, and all the requirements for power there on the bottom. And last but not least is this section here, which is the focus control. It is a manual button that you slide left and right, and you can set your focus very easily right there. Here we are with the projector set up on a tripod aimed at my home theater screen here. It's about a 100-inch pull-down screen that I normally use with a different projector. And you can see about a 74-inch diagonal size picture here on this screen. There's light coming in through the window behind it there, so there's plenty of brightness to watch a movie here in this dimly lit room. And here's one of my videos playing from the YouTube app on this projector on this giant screen.
As you can see, it is still sealed. In 1988, I was in high school. Let me show you what I looked like when I was in high school in 1988. Let's roll the clip.
Here's a really cool feature of this projector. I'm now holding it in my hand. Notice as I tilt it left, the image tilts left, etc. This thing has automatic keystone adjustment. So if I go downward with the image, it will adjust accordingly to the setting. What if I go back up? There it goes, adjusting. Now I'm going to go above the camera where you can't see me and aim it downward. and you can see the Keystone has adjusted. So basically it's a distortion adjustment that is happening automatically as I move the projector around. What about mounting it upside down? Yes, you can. You can mount it upside down, and it will also adjust the Keystone for you automatically. In case you were wondering what the picture would look like in a bright room on a sunny day, this is about what that looks like projected on my living room wall in here. A lot more sunlight in this room than in the last room. Want to watch the news while you take a shower in the morning? How about projecting it on the outside of your shower curtain, and then you'll be able to watch the image while you're inside the shower. Now the image will be backwards. There's no way to fix that, at least that I'm aware of. But yeah, here we go. We are projecting on a shower curtain. I would suggest a white shower curtain versus this colored one, but you get the idea. Interested in laying in bed and watching a movie? Well, what does it look like up on the ceiling? That's what it looks like, projected onto a ceiling. Since this projector is basically a computer and a DLP projector all in one, you can connect a lot of cool devices to it. For example, for my demonstration here shortly, I'm going to use this Bluetooth Apple keyboard and Bluetooth HP mouse. And then you can use things like Bluetooth speakers, so you don't have to use the very tiny, tinny speaker that's inside the projector for your audio. You can hook up some really cool stuff. You can also use your zip drive as well as an external hard drive, and of course, USB flash drives and memory cards. Let's take a brief look at the remote control that comes with the unit. Got a power button up there. We've got a mute button there. We've got a couple of buttons here to start our screen sharing or mirroring from our devices. We've got a mouse mode that you hit with that button. Got your left, right, up, down, and OK. We've got a back, we got a menu, and we've got a home button, and then a volume control. All right, now you should see the interface on your screen, and we're going to go ahead and take a walk through and look around here. Obviously on the top right, we've got some status symbols here to indicate different things that are going on. It shows here that we have Wi-Fi and that we have Bluetooth. So I'm using that Bluetooth HP mouse you saw earlier. As far as built-in apps go, we have YouTube, we have Netflix, we have Google Play, which is obviously the store for Google. But apps can be added here, down here at the bottom. And then we can do what's called a same screen. So let's click on that first. So here's your three options. You can do AirPlay from your Apple device. You could do a Wi-Fi display from your PC. And then we've got this eShare over here, which is also a screen sharing app, but it's something you have to sign up for, and I have not done that. Now, as far as going back, I can double click my mouse and it takes me back a step, or hits home. I can select my HDMI input here, so I can just run straight in through maybe say a Chromecast, or maybe use a Blu-ray player or an Apple TV, what have you. Roku, just plug that into that HDMI port there, and just, not have to deal with this interface here. We've got a file explorer over here. So I mentioned earlier that you can plug in a zip drive. So I can't show you that I'm plugging it in, but I am going to plug it in here and just kind of show you what this looks like. So once it detects it, we should see this USB stick icon here light up. And again, if we had memory cards plugged in, that would be lit up here as well. And then you've got your internal flash memory here. So if I click on USB stick, it shows USB disk 0. And then, yeah, this is stuff that I used with my PS2. So there's all kinds of stuff on here that is related to my PS2 hobby as well. Okay, so that's that section there. It has a network neighborhood on there as well for browsing to servers on your network that are sharing out files. We have a cleanup button here. If we click that, it will clear out the memory processes that are running and release some memory for you. Again, we've got HDMI. Let's go into our settings here, just kind of show you around. Got our Wi-Fi. I'm not sure why they have Wi-Fi hotspot in here, because I don't know how you'd use this as a hotspot if it doesn't have an internal Wi-Fi connection or a connection from a cellular network. We've got Ethernet, which it does not have an Ethernet port on, but I assume you could plug in an Ethernet adapter. And we've got our Bluetooth setting here. So if I go in, I'll show you what I've got connected. So I've got my Apple wireless keyboard connected and my touch mouse. And then I've got a couple of Bluetooth speakers that I have paired with the device here. All right, so we've got some sound settings here. And that setting is one setting, not settings. Brightness setting for using the projector, obviously, not for showing it to you on your screen. Keyboard and input methods. Got an Android keyboard there. Got our language settings and our date and time settings here. I've got the automatic date and time turned off, and I'm in the Central Daylight Time format. All right, now let's scroll down. So we've got projection mode, so rotate ceiling on. So what that does is that flips the image upside down, which of course you cannot see on your screen. We've got the rotate rear ceiling there, and we've got rotate front and rotate rear. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off. These projection modes that you see here indicate a particular setting. So the normal setting is going to be this one here. Actually, it's going to be this one. So earlier when I was talking about using this in your shower and projecting it onto the screen, so you could potentially use this as a rear projection, projecting onto the back of something and then looking at it from the front. So that's what that setting there is for. So let's see, what is the normal setting then? Is it rotate front? I guess rotate front is where we started. Our next section is the Keystone Correction. So I've got the auto rotate on, and I've got the auto Keystone Correction on. We've got some developer options here with USB. Down here we have other settings. We have about this devices. Let's look at that real quick. We see we have our WT50, we got our serial number, our Android version, kernel version, build number. Okay, I'll click away from that. We got a factory reset option, local upgrade, storage, pointer speed, application management, and advanced settings. We'll take a look in there for a second. See what's under advanced settings. So this really looks like your Android phone. Like if you went into settings on your Android phone, this is what you would be seeing on the phone, and this is what it looks like in the Android operating system here on the projector. All right, we're back here at the main screen, and just kind of wanted to go in and show you the apps, some of the apps that I have downloaded here. So we've got AccuWeather, we've got AirPlay, and screen mirroring. So I had a little bit of trouble with the AirPlay, so I downloaded a different app to use for AirPlay, and it does work. And actually, since I uploaded this new app, the original AirPlay, the one built in, is actually working now. So this is our System Info Droid. It is an app that I downloaded from the Play Store. And what it's going to do is it's going to really show us some cool stuff here under the hood of this machine. So gives us the model number up here, shows us the processor, CPU max frequency, the amount of cores, the GPU, audio chipset, internal storage, display size, and screen density. So there you go. If you're wanting to know what the native display size is, that's it right there. Then all I got to do is click on this next thing over here. Actually, I think I have to slide it over. Yep, there we go. So we got a system here, WT50, Android 7.1.2, API level of 25. Other fun stuff there. Here's some more information about the processor. So some more information about the graphics processing, if it'll let me scroll over here. There we go. So there's our graphics processing unit. We'll take it over another level, look at our network. So this is our network settings. Okay, we're connected via Wi-Fi. And let's look at audio chip. So there's all the different formats this audio chip will handle. Quite a few of them there, as you can see. It does mono, stereo, 5.0, 5.1. Does not have a radio chip in it, in case you were wondering. Does play FLAC. Some more information about memory. Here's the total system RAM, RAM usage. And what do we got here? Display resolution, refresh rate is 44 Hertz. We got our pixel density and our dots density there. Camera, this thing does not have a camera. Does not have a microphone. Temperature, no sensors available. Well, nothing we can do there. How about battery? Battery level is at 40%. It is discharging. We don't have a charge source plugged in. Health of battery is good. Voltage is 3 millivolts. 6700 mAh, and lithium ion is the technology. So this app is pretty cool as far as telling us what is going on under the hood here. Got a gravity sensor here. Pretty neat. Oh yeah, here we go. Benchmark. We will check out our benchmark on this particular device and skip the advertisement. Let's go ahead and start our benchmark test. Okay, it gave it a rating of, I don't know, 6,300. All right, that does not look good considering at the very top here we have a Samsung device. Let's scroll down and see where this projector lies. Going way down here. And there we are. So the only thing that's, or the closest thing faster than this is a Sony D2302, looks like. And then we've got a Digma Optima something going on down there. So needless to say, the performance on this is not that great. So it's not going to be a great machine for gaming. That is for sure. Got a little bit of flicker in there. That is not the projector. That is the camera. So currently I have an Xbox controller connected and via USB, and it looks like this game is running at about half speed than what it should be. Well guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed looking at this new technology. These guys are definitely onto something, and I think we're going to see more products like this going forward, maybe even cooler than this one, and hopefully higher resolution as well. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. Please leave a comment below. Please subscribe to the channel, and feel free to share this video with somebody who might be interested in this channel or even this product right here in front of me. I really appreciate your support. If you'd like to be a patron, if you'd like to be a Patreon subscriber, a Patreon contributor, please check out the link in the description below as well. And we will see you next time for another great video here on the Databits channel.